The biggest difference between Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra and Google Pixel 6 Pro. If you're looking for a big, powerful Android phone with a suite of cameras, you're probably wondering which is best when it comes to the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra versus Google Pixel 6 Pro. We've been very impressed with the latter, while in our Galaxy S22 Ultra hands-on we noted that we're basically seeing the return of the Galaxy Note. Google's new flagship offers significant upgrades over the Pixel 5. The Galaxy S22 Ultra, meanwhile, not only takes what made the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra impressive, but refines it and adds in Note-like features, add in a new chip and an attractive rear camera design, and the Galaxy S22 Ultra has a lot of appeal. But the Pixel 6 Pro's custom Tensor chip and eye-catching design mean it also has a lot going for it. We can't come to any definitive conclusions, given we need to thoroughly test the Galaxy S22 Ultra, but we know enough to see how the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra versus Google Pixel 6 Pro showdown could play out. Available for pre-order from February the 9th and going on sale February the 25th, the Galaxy S22 Ultra starts at a hefty $1,199. That's a lot for a non-folding phone. The Google Pixel 6 Pro has the edge here. It's available today and starts at a competitive $899. For pure value, the Pixel 6 Pro is the winner here. Putting aside RAM and storage, which we'd say is more than adequate for both phones, things get more complicated when we look at the chips powering the phones. The Pixel 6 has an in-house Google Tensor chip. It performs well but isn't exactly a benchmark king, even when compared to the older Snapdragon 888. But pure performance isn't the Tensor chip's calling card, rather it offers an end-to-end AI pipeline that links hardware processing to software machine learning. As a result, the Pixel 6 Pro is a smart smartphone, with features such as live translation, and it's likely to get smarter still as Google improves and updates its software. The Galaxy S22 Ultra, on the other hand, has a pure flagship chipset in the US, in the form of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip. That chip offers a new Kryo CPU with 20% faster performance than the Snapdragon 888 and which sucks up 30% less power. On the graphics side, Qualcomm says the Adreno GPU will offer a 30% speed boost while being 25% more efficient than its predecessor. Given the Tensor chip can't beat the Snapdragon 888, the Galaxy S22 Ultra's new Snapdragon Silicon will have the edge in pure performance. However, the Tensor chip is all about AI performance, which isn't easy to measure but which does make the Pixel 6 Pro particularly smart. Check out features like Live Transcribe and Live Translate for proof of that. Not that the Galaxy S22 Ultra is lacking in machine learning power either, with its neural processing unit not only helping with computational photography, but also powering AI to smartly manage power consumption and optimize apps. The Galaxy S22 Ultra is basically a Note by another name, measuring 6.4 x 3.1 x 0.4 inches and weighing 8.1 ounces. It's a seriously big Android phone, sporting a 6.8-inch QHD plus display with a 120Hz adaptive refresh rate, which can crank down to a mere 1 Hz. The Galaxy S22 Ultra offers a screen that's not only big but also efficient. It's also the brightest display to date, with a peak brightness of 1750 nits. What's more, the new Vision Booster feature will dynamically adjust the screen's color tone to best suit what's being displayed and the environment it's being viewed in. In short, the screen is very impressive, as is the rest of the Galaxy S22 Ultra, which has the square, blockier design with gently curved edges that we saw with the Galaxy Note S20 Ultra. An integrated S Pen holder completes the Note-inspired look, but what brings the S22 Ultra back to its S-series roots is the selection of colors: Phantom Black, Phantom White, Burgundy, and Green. The latter looks particularly fetching, with a deep British racing green hue, and thanks to the quintet of cameras being integrated into the chassis, rather than in the contour cut module as on the Galaxy S22 and Galaxy S22 Plus, the S22 Ultra has a very clean-looking back. That can't be said for the Google Pixel 6 Pro, which has a chunky black camera bar to hold its trio of cameras. But don't let this put you off, as it's a striking look, and the protruding nature of the camera bar provides a form of lip for people to rest their fingers against to prevent the phone's glossy back from slipping out of their hands. That glossy back comes in stormy black, sort of sunny and cloudy white. The white on the Pixel 6 Pro, combined with the stark black camera bar, has a whiff of Star Wars Stormtrooper armor to it, which has a certain appeal. Flip the Pixel 6 Pro to its front, and it looks a bit like a curvier S22 Ultra, measuring 6.5 x 3.0 x 0.4 inches and weighing 7.4 ounces. Google's phone is around the same size as the S22 Ultra. The Pixel 6 Pro's 6.71 inches a little smaller, and we only measured a peak brightness of 842 nits. It has a 120 Hz refresh rate, but it can only drop down to 10 Hz. So the Galaxy S22 Ultra looks to be the winner here, which is no surprise as Samsung has long made impressive phone screens. The Pixel 6 Pro's display is still a great screen to behold, and overall, the winner here will come down to individual taste. The Galaxy S22 Ultra is the cleaner and slicker looking phone to our eyes, but the Pixel 6 Pro offers a fresher aesthetic that some might really dig. The Pixel 6 Pro's camera suite comprises a 50MP main camera, 12MP ultra-wide, 48MP telephoto with 4x optical zoom and an 11MP front-facing camera. It's a solid upgrade over both the Pixel 5 and the standard Google Pixel 6. Meanwhile, the Galaxy S22 Ultra has the same core camera specs as its predecessor. It has a 108MP main camera, 12MP ultra-wide, 10MP telephoto camera with a 3x optical telephoto zoom and a 10MP telephoto with 10x optical zoom. Selfie duties are handled by a 40MP camera. On paper, the Galaxy S22 Ultra has Google's phone beat, but there's more to smartphone photography than megapixel counts. Google is one of the best at computational photography, as seen with how the Pixel 6 Pro performs in our roundup of the best camera phones. Its smart processing leads to contrast-heavy, detailed shots, class-leading nighttime shots, and solid zoom and ultra-wide capabilities. The Pixel 6 Pro also has the Magic Eraser tool, which uses AI to smartly remove people or objects you don't want in a shot. It works very well, to the extent that it almost feels like some form of magic is actually at play. Having said that, our initial impression of the Galaxy S22 Ultra's cameras have left us impressed. The larger 2-pixel sensor helps capture more light and image data, which appears to have worked dividends by delivering some attractive and crisp shots in our hands-on snaps. A super clear glass lens promises to also capture nighttime videos without flares, something even the mighty iPhone 13 Pro Max struggles to do. The Galaxy S22 Ultra also uses AI stereo depth maps for improved portrait photo details and depth, and this appears to work very well from our first impressions, with it neatly blurring backgrounds, but keeping subjects in clear focus with no fuzziness on the edges. With a 10x optical zoom and a 100x space zoom, the Galaxy S22 Ultra will have the Pixel 6 Pro beat on zoomed shots, and the new auto-framing video feature that can detect and track up to 10 people in a frame, and automatically adjust the camera's focus to record them all clearly, looks set to beat the Pixel 6 Pro on the video front. More testing and compositions are needed to see which phone comes out on top on the camera front. We suspect it'll be a question of photo and composition taste in standard photography, but when it comes to video, the Galaxy S22 Ultra certainly seems to have the features to be the winner. Both the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra and Pixel 6 Pro use a 5000 mAh battery. Samsung claims the Ultra will last over a day in typical usage. In our testing, which involves continuous web surfing over 5G until the battery gives up the ghost, the Google phone managed 7 hours and 49 minutes in the adaptive mode. That's a good way from earning a space on our best phone battery life list. If the Galaxy S22 Ultra matches the Galaxy S21 Ultra's battery life of 10 hours and 7 minutes, it will be the winner here. But the proof will be in our full lab testing. When it comes to juicing up the battery via a wire, the Galaxy S21 Ultra is the winner with its 5W charging. The Pixel 6 Pro only has a 23W charger. That situation is flipped on the wireless charging side, with the Galaxy S2 Ultra limited to 15W charging, while the Pixel 6 Pro can charge at 25 watts, albeit with the Pixel stand accessory. 1W charging is the alternative. The Pixel 6 Pro is a very smart phone, with Tensor chip powered on-device speech recognition, translation and other AI-powered features such as Live Transcribe and Live Translate. Its smart camera features are also excellent. All of this is wrapped up in a neat and clean Pixel Launcher user interface, which is basically Google's idealized version Android. The Material You Design language is different to that of Material Design, seen in older versions of Android, but it neatly treads the line between customization and keeping things initiative. The Galaxy S22 Ultra can't necessarily go head-to-head here, but it has some neat features. One is the S Pen, which has 70% lower latency compared to the optional S Pen available for the Galaxy S21 Ultra. Smart features then help with handwriting recognition, and there are plenty of tricks with Samsung's stylus that can make getting stuff done on the large screen a joy. Then there's DeX, which can turn compatible Galaxy devices into pseudo-Chrome OS-like desktop experiences, as well as a suite of apps provided in partnership with the likes of Microsoft, all of which make the Galaxy S22 Ultra a feature-rich phone. Such a raft of features have led to Samsung phones having a rather fussy user interface with a lot of extra apps. But the Galaxy S22 Ultra has One UI 4.1, built on top of Android 12, and that makes for a more refined and cleaner experience than ever before. It also offers a lot of customization, security and privacy features. Fans of pure Android and smart features will likely err towards the Pixel 6 Pro, but those who want features galore that also sync nicely with the hardware on offer might lean towards the Galaxy S22 Ultra. It's early days, but the Galaxy S22 Ultra is looking set to not only challenge the Pixel 6 Pro, but also the likes of the iPhone 13 Pro Max for a top spot on our best phones list. Samsung's new flagship phone is flush with hardware and software features, as well as a killer specs list. It feels like a proper return to the do-everything Note phones, but with S-series sensibilities, and that has a lot of appeal as well as potentially justifying its high price. The Google Pixel 6 Pro arguably treads another path. It has some impressive specs, offers one of the best Android experiences around, and can't fail to impress with its photography chops, but beyond that it's a very smart smartphone, and it has the promise of being smarter as Google improves its AI research, software and features. In some ways, the Pixel 6 Pro is for people who want a taste of the future of Android in the here and now, and that's also appealing. In short, the Pixel 6 Pro is already on our best Android phones list, and we expect the Galaxy S22 Ultra to join it after we've fully reviewed it. Which phone you decide to go for will mostly depend on what you want to spend and the smartphone experience you want, but either way we don't think you can go wrong here.